What's up, y'all? Going live. What's going on? I'm gonna wait till some people get in here. We doing our Mindful Mix podcast giveaway today. What's going on? What's up? I'm waiting till y'all get in here today. What's going on out there? I know it's a dreary day, but it's all good. Everything still flows, okay? Y'all get in here so I can do this giveaway. The Mindful Mix giveaway is going down today. All right, my guy John could not be here today, but that's okay. We still make it happen regardless. Let's get it. I'm gonna wait till some people get in here so we can do this giveaway. Got just a couple topics, but I'm not gonna hold y'all long. We're going all the way live. What's going on? Let y'all get in here. All right, the Mindful Mix podcast giveaway is today. My guy John is not here today, but that's okay. We still keep the party rolling because I want to do this giveaway. All right, and I had about 3 winners, but I had to narrow it down to just one. So forgive me. We do have some runner-ups, and I'm going to mention them too. But y'all get in here so I can mention this winner. This is a person who is very engaging in the podcast, who, shares the content, who does all the things to make sure and help out the Mindful Mix podcast be successful. So thank you to that winner. Thank you to the runner-ups. I'm going to mention that. I want to give y'all a quote of the day, okay? Because, I told y'all every time the Mindful Mix podcast come on, I want to give like a quote of the day to you all. And so that quote is, every day is a new beginning, right? Every day is a new beginning, right? The quote emphasizes the idea that each day offers a fresh start, right? A fresh opportunity to make a positive impact and start anew. Welcome in. I just did a quote of the day. Well, how y'all doing today? Get on in here. I'm going to mention the winner for the Mindful Mix podcast. The winner for the swag we talked about, the Save Detroit swag, okay? And remember, he was giving away a hoodie, t-shirt, book bag, and all of those things. So I can't wait to mention the winner. Get on in here. I'm so excited for y'all to come in and hear that winner for the Mindful Mix podcast. All right. I had my daughter pull a name. It was 3 people that was listed as potential winners who's very engaging with the Mindful Mix podcast. And so it was hard to choose the winner. It was really hard to choose that winner, but the winner was, y'all give me a drum roll, because like I said, it was hard, but I'm gonna mention even the runner-ups, and we may even do something for the runner-ups. Again, these people are people who really engage with the podcast, who shares our content, who help us out to make sure that the podcast is successful. So the winner is Maya Loving My Life Ewing. She know who she is. She's the winner. Again, Maya is somebody who always is participating on the podcast. She's always sharing the content. She's doing all of these things and helping out with making sure that the podcast is successful and that content is shared. We're probably going to do about 1 or 2 maybe gift giveaways each month for everybody, because we want to make sure that we are taking care of y'all just like y'all taking care of us. So thank you for that. And again, I did mention, I'm not going to hold y'all long, but I wanted to do that winner again was Maya Loving My Life Ewing. That's my girl on here. So she won out of the 3. And our runners up were Xavier Lewis and Ricky Simmons. Those were 2 other people who's very engaging in the podcast and who always helps out with spreading everything that the podcast has going on. So we appreciate y'all. Keep on doing it, and we're gonna have some more winners. So every month we're gonna do the winners for the month who's engaging with the podcast, who's sharing content and different things like that. I think that's pretty fun, and I'm excited about that. Again, my partner John couldn't make it today to the podcast. However, he's still out there doing his thing, and he's the one that's going to be giving the swag to the winner. We're going to both present it to those people. presented to Maya because, again, she was the winner this month. So congratulations to you, Maya, being the winner and sharing and engaging with the Mindful Mix podcast, making sure we are set up for success. We're so appreciative of that. We're so appreciative of that. Everything that you do, sharing and all of that stuff. So keep up the great work. Again, I had a quote of the day. That quote of the day was, every day is a new beginning. So I want you guys to remember that. Again, it's always an opportunity to start new, right? So making sure that you all keep that in mind when each and every day that you get up and you feel like you can't do something, you can't do it, you can't move, you feel like you're not feeling it. Remember that it's every day you can start over. You can start a new beginning. It doesn't matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. Don't you ever forget that. Don't ever forget that, because I'm telling you, I live by that every day, along with, doing some meditation and all of those great things. So, all right. I'm just going to get into a topic that I had that was on my mind. And it's regarding a young lady. Her name is Clara Adams. And Clara is a track runner. And I'm going to turn this music off, y'all. I'm going to turn this music off so I can let y'all hear this. So Clara Adams is a track runner. And she was taken out of it. I want to know what y'all think about this topic, because it kind of did something to me, because I'm like, we always have to go extra hard for things that we want, things that, we are trying to accomplish. And she's a young track runner, and she was taken, actually, she celebrated her win because she came in first place. That girl was gone. She was like the top runner, running in track. And so she celebrated in a way, like she had a fire. I think it was her father who gave her a fire extinguisher and had let her put the fire extinguisher on her shoes or whatever. Her shoes was on fire or whatever the case may be. And by her celebrating that, they took all of her awards away. They didn't allow her to, finish the competitions or none of that. I want to know from you guys, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like, there is so much more extra expectations that's put on us? Like, I really, to me, it didn't seem like that celebration was unacceptable. But at the same time, I feel like I know that all eyes are on us and how we're going to react to things and what we're going to do, because we are, maybe a winner, or maybe we're kind of outshining others or whatever the case may be. But do you feel like that was wrong for her to celebrate in that way? I want to know what y'all think about that. Again, her name was Clara Adams. If you didn't hear about the story, I think it was on the news too yesterday. And it was one of the stories that really stuck out to me because I used to be a track runner, and I'm telling you, I wanted to celebrate all of my stuff. I used to, run and get medals and things too. So I don't know. I just felt a way, because it was almost like she was stripped of everything, and when somebody is stripped of things that they've accomplished, that can mess with someone's pride, that can mess with someone's confidence and all of those things. So I want to hear from you all on what you think about, Clara Adams and the fact that, she was stripped of that win, because, she celebrated in a way that they felt was unruly. They felt that, her behavior was unnecessary, and so I think they took it away, saying that it was because of her behavior, and that, it shouldn't have been celebrated that way. So I want to hear from you guys on what you think, if that was the right thing for them to do, or do you feel like sometimes we need to kind of hold back certain things on the way that we do things until after everything happens? I was also looking at, I saw, there was a young man, he was celebrating and he was dancing across the stage when he graduated, and so, I guess the people on the stage felt it was inappropriate. So they sent him back, into the line and had him walk through again. And he was just really dancing. He did a flip. He did, and that's a proud moment for somebody. That's a proud moment. So I don't know. Should we do things like that, or should we hold off from doing that? I want to hear from y'all, because I feel like if it's a moment like that, celebrating yourself is expected, regardless to in what way, as long as it's not harming someone. You know, I feel like that celebration, you celebrate your win. However, you know, I mean, somebody graduating and, you know, graduating from school and all that too, that's a huge accomplishment to, you know, complete your school year. You've gone through all of these things, you know, probably with some struggles, and then you finally reach that end goal. You make it to the stage, and you up there and you ready to celebrate. So I want to hear from you all on what you think, you know, how our reactions should be in those moments, and should we, you know, refrain from doing any type of celebration in those moments to, you know, keep that spotlight off of us, or to keep everything kind of settled and not have anybody say anything because of the way we celebrate or how we react to things. So I want to hear from y'all. Y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments so I can hear what you all have to say. Again, earlier, if a lot of people weren't on here, I did mention the winner of the podcast giveaway, and that was Miss Maya Loving My Life Ewing was the winner. And then we had 2 runner-ups. That was Ricky Simmons and then Xavier Lewis. And again, we chose our winners by the reactions that they give the podcast. So anything that, you know, if they're sharing content, if they are commenting on there, if they are really just helping the podcast become successful. And that's what Maya does. Xavier does the same thing. Ricky does too. That's why I said we had a couple of runner-ups. So y'all keep on doing that. We're going to probably have the giveaways every month. We're going to have the giveaways every month. So you guys be on the lookout for that. So this month's winner is Maya Loving My Life Ewing for the Mindful Mix podcast. And thank you again so much, Maya, for everything that you do, you know, by helping the podcast just be successful. All right, y'all. So I had another topic I wanted to talk about too. And I really want y'all opinion on this. Y'all got to tell me what y'all think about the Travis Hunter marriage. Okay. Y'all know this young man just got drafted and all the things, a great athlete, right? So Travis Hunter just got married, and a lot of people and a lot of athletes too, a lot of big people in the industry was trying to communicate with him and let him know like that it wouldn't be a good idea to make this move. So I want to hear from y'all on what y'all think about him making the move and getting married. He ignored everybody, which again, okay, it's his business. It is his business, him getting married to this lady. It is whatever the case may be, but there was a lot of controversy on things that she was saying prior to the marriage. There was some controversy on the ways that she was acting and those kind of things. So people thought that it was like, you know, she wasn't genuine in her, you know, in her trying to court him or be with him or whatever the case may be. So there was a lot of people that stepped in and said, hey, don't marry this girl. Don't do it. So I want to hear from y'all. Like, what do you think? What y'all think about him making the decision to go ahead and, you know, marry this young lady? So I want y'all to give me some comments. I want y'all to have this conversation with me. You know, talk to me back and forth. Again, my guy, John. It wasn't available today. That's okay. You know, he know I'll hold it down regardless to what. I will hold it down. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll hold it down and keep us going. I definitely wanted to make sure that we do the giveaway today and make sure that we acknowledge those who support us to the highest. And we really do appreciate you. There's some others too, but like I said, we're going to do a giveaway once a month. Might change it to twice a month. I don't know. We don't know yet. I'm trying to make it happen. But want I wanted to acknowledge those winners. But I want to hear from you guys about these topics. That Travis Hunter marriage. You know, I want you guys to kind of elaborate too on the Claire Adams situation. And you guys, if you didn't hear about the story, it wasn't the news, but you also can Google it. Like I said, she's a track runner, and you know, she did a great job. I mean, her scores were amazing. Like, she was rocking it out. And then for her to go all the way and win, and then that be stripped from her because of the way she celebrated her win, right? I need to know if we should refrain from doing things like that. Now, can we do a little bit too much? Yes. because I had a debate about this. I had a debate about this earlier with some people. And you know, in that debate, you know, some of them did say that we can do too much. We can go a little bit overboard sometimes when it comes down to, you know, things that we do. But is it wrong though? I don't think so. I don't think that it's wrong. I think that it's good to celebrate your wins, to be able, I just don't feel like her being stripped of, you know, her award and even that moment, you know, because of the way she celebrated. Now, her father, who gave her the fire extinguisher to put out, like she was putting out fire on her shoes, her father's also a track coach. So I'm sure he did not think that they would take it that far, as to stripping her of her win, stripping her of a moment, stripping her of even finishing the competition, because they took all of that from her. So I need to know what you guys think about that. I thought it was really, really sad. I thought it was, now pulling her to the side and saying, hey, you know, hey, you can't do that. You know, this is a warning. Please don't do that again. I feel like that probably should have been the way that they went. But stripping this young lady of her win, that moment, from the competition period, I just felt like it was a little bit too much. But again, I had a debate with some people and they say, we just do too much. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think we should be able to celebrate however we want to celebrate. Anyway, drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know how you're feeling. Again, I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm only going to stay on here for a little bit, but I wanted to let you guys know and talk about our winners today for the Mindful Mix podcast. Thank you to our supporters. Absolutely love you guys. Absolutely love you. We will have, like I said, we will pull for winners each month. If we can probably do it twice a month, we might do it, but absolutely love our support system. And you guys have been just amazing to the Mindful Mix podcast. And we're so appreciative of you. Again, my partner John wasn't here today, but that's okay. We're going to keep it going regardless. I had to get this out because I wanted to make sure our winner knew. And again, we may even out, and you guys can reach out to me. I'm going to reach out to Xavier and Ricky. We might even just give you guys a t-shirt, you know, for being those runner-ups. So it was hard to choose because you guys support us so much and we appreciate you. So again, I wanted to thank you all. I don't want to hold y'all long, but I want y'all to drop down in the comment. Now, as you are dropping down comments and everything, I will respond to those comments today. I will respond to them. So I'll give you guys a minute. I'm going to take a look and see if I see anything currently. I don't see anything at the moment. It's not popping up. I'm sure it's going to pop up later. But any comments that y'all put down there, I will respond to it. And so we can talk about this because I need to know what y'all think about that. I need to know, should we be celebrating our wins? And now this is the question. Is it an appropriate time? Was that an inappropriate time to celebrate? Maybe I can ask it that way. Maybe I can ask the question like, hey, is there an appropriate time or is there an inappropriate time? But, you know, some people are not thinking of, like, if you're winning, like if you're winning and you got all these awards coming and you're number one out there doing your thing, when is it appropriate to celebrate? Is it in that moment or do you got to wait till after to celebrate? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I just felt like it was sad that, you know, she was stripped of all that. For somebody to work so hard and get to that point and then you are taken out of the duration of the competitions and that happens is a little bit too much for me. I don't know. Because my daughter's in track too. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to give her no fire extinguisher for her shoes. But I am going to be that mom out there screaming like, you know, I'm an athletic mom. So, you know, I'm going to cheer for my babies and they going to hear it. But sometimes you do. I guess you have to. I don't know. Y'all got to let me know. Because this is driving me nuts. I need to know what y'all thoughts are. I just feel like in that moment, a celebration is okay. You know. So drop in the comments what y'all think. I'm not going to hold y'all again. Congratulations to all the winners. The Mindful Mix podcast will be back again. Y'all know we coming back. And I'm going to drop down too, you guys. We do have the trolley ride coming June 28th. We have the link and everything for you all to sign up for the trolley so you can have some fun with us on the wine trolley. That's downtown. It's a 2-hour ride. We will drop the link. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that post today. If you guys want to hang out with us June 28th, I'm going to have all the information today posted before the trolley. The link so you guys can sign up for it so we can get this trolley ride going, y'all. And also we do have a Mix and Mingle that's coming up. We haven't had a date set up for it just yet, but the Mix and Mingle will be coming up. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see all of you. This Mix and Mingle is going to have, you guys are going to be able to come. If you have businesses, represent your business. You all are going to be able to mix and mingle, have conversation. It's all about networking. It's all about networking, so we want to definitely make sure this is a fun event for you. It will be food and all of the things. It's going to be so much fun. So the Mindful Mix podcast is coming to you not only with things that is going on, but we want to have fun and just enjoy life. You know what I mean? And we want to include all of you in it. So thank you all for joining me today. Again, my guy John was not available today to come on the show, but he want to thank everybody as well. And again, to the winners, Maya, congratulations to you for being the winner for the Mindful Mix podcast. We appreciate you all and love you. You all have a great day.